File export. And save. Cool. All right. A little bit of an after party. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's talk a little bit. What you see there is the link, the actual link to our specific page. So let me do something here. I'm going to go on. Oh gosh, I hate to do this. Oh man, I really hate doing this. I feel like every time I do this, it's like icky. I'm actually going to use Microsoft Edge for something. Dear goodness, what have I done? Why am I doing this? And I'm going to share my screen. Why? Let's do it this way. There we go. Please tell me you guys can see me again. That was pretty funny. Like really weird too. Okay. I should be back. Can I give a thumbs up or a hey, Chris, or something down in the comment section to make sure that you guys can see me again, please? Pretty please. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. All right, let me do this. I'm going to go new window, do this and this. Because I know that if I do this and share my screen and share application window and share this and share, I know this will actually work. All right. So let me show you a few things. Okay. Let me get this banner off here. Okay. So a couple things. I'm going to actually increase the size of this so you guys can see it a little bit easier. If you want to actually donate now and just do a regular donation to the effort, and this will be under the Behind Ears podcast name. Okay, well, basically what it'll do is that it'll allow you to select a gift amount, and this will be on behalf of the Behind Ears podcast wish team. Now, it says $35, $60, $120. You can select your own amount, which is cool. And so on. And after this, it'll actually, go through the processing part, right? So that is how you go ahead and, make a personal donation under our running team's cause. Now, if you want to actually join our team, to be a part of our team, a couple things. You join the team and you basically start your own little group in our team. Okay. Let me explain. So if you go to join our team, which by the way, I can't do this. I'll say I'm already registered. Even though it says sign in. Darn. This is why I wanted to do it. Basically, it'll ask you, what's your team's running goal? You can put in there like $20. And basically what it'll ask you is basically what your goals are as a part of the people that you want to have added or people that will fundraise for you. It'll be your name under the Behind Ears podcast wish team. That's how that goes. And your name would show up under the team roster as well. And so you can actually default those types of things to like 0 even, and you'll still be a part of the roster. And if you wanted to do it virtually and get the medal and stuff like that, you can certainly do that. That is $39 minimum for that registration fee. It's $35 if you're actually there, kind of like as you see on the screen that Chris did. I wonder if I click on Chris, what happens? Let's see. I don't know. I've never done this. So, okay. So Chris put his personal goal as $100, which is cool. I think we can do that, or I should say, I'm sure he can do that. I'm sure he himself can get people to do that. But mainly if you want to just donate under this particular address, you'll get to this page, and everything you put in here goes to Give Kids World. We don't touch the money. So I hope that kind of clarifies that. We would love to have you guys to do this sort of thing. I'd love for you guys to join us with this. JB says, Microsoft should have named Edge Microsoft Cliff since you reached the bottom before it loads. Amen. Totally get it. But yeah, I just, that is pretty funny. Really, guys, we want to raise $500 at a minimum $500. I know we can do this. And you know what? I know money is tight. And if money is tight, that's okay. Don't put yourself in a financial strain over something like this. We totally understand. If nothing else, share it out so other people can see it. I don't want anybody to go into financial disarray over something like this. If you got a few extra bucks, you know what? As I said, you want to brown bag it instead of, going to some restaurant for lunch at work or something. Hey, that's awesome. That'd be great. I myself, here's my pledge. I'm trying to get at least $100 raised by me from some of my friends and so on and so forth. To me, I think this is a bigger challenge. Two things. One, obviously I want to raise money. That's simple as that. I want to do whatever I can for the village. I really do. Second thing, I am going to try to get myself into shape. This is probably the kick in the butt I really need. I know it sounds silly, right? Wish I would have known about this sooner. I could have gotten ahead of it sooner. You're going to probably see me do running or jogging. It's really not running. Let's face it. This is not going to run. Okay. Jessica on her worst day can outrun me without breaking a sweat. I really mean that. Although, and I have to admire Jess when she was pregnant. she still ran faster than I did. It was quite funny. But let's see what we can do here. Okay. As I said, if you just go to the donate now, you're going to make a donation under the Behind the Ears Podcast Wish team. We're going to have a few extra pieces of information, maybe even some challenges that we're going to put in internally. And we'll let everybody know about it. We want you guys to really be a part of this. I really mean that. Not maybe even if it's not financially. I want you guys to see what we're trying to do. I know Chris is running it there in person. Jess, instead of running on that Saturday, she's running a half marathon on that Sunday, and it's 12 weeks post Kinsley. And so there are some things to take into consideration. I'm going to try to do it on Saturday. As I said, I don't know what the weather's going to be like outside. It may be a very fast walk. It very well might be some jogging. I might actually have my son's GoPro on my forehead. I think that'd be funny. And you might see me on my treadmill, which is not the most exciting thing in the world, but hey, it's a treadmill. Hopefully, maybe I'll even do some streaming while I'm doing the treadmill. Probably do it in the afternoon. Talk to you guys while I'm, puffing and puffing. Just no laughing. Okay, fine. You can laugh. I don't care. And, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what Jessica said. She's running the half this weekend, and she'll be running for Give Because the World on the 9th. Okay, cool. Hey, Jess, you've been wanting to do a road trip down here. Come on down. I'll buy pizza afterwards. It'll be good pizza. Trust me, good pizza. So it'd be really fun. I like this, John. I love running, but if you look at me, you would call it light jogging. I like to call it wogging. Oh, thanks a lot. Dang, I donated $5 more to beat you for tonight. I didn't register to my original donation. Oh man, oh, that's funny. But yeah. So I hope you guys would seriously take this. Boy, I keep pressing the wrong button. I want to go down here to this window, press it, and see what's up. So go ahead, consider it. Really appreciate it. Tell you, this is really a place that means a lot to me, and I've never had to truly experience it. But it really warmed my heart to see what this organization does. If you haven't seen last week's show on it, do take a look at it. As I said, it's being released on Google Podcast and Apple Podcast tomorrow, Friday. Take a listen. You're probably going to hear Mr. Chris get a little bit emotional. I'm not afraid to wear my emotion on my sleeve if it's absolutely true. So kind of take that into consideration. We just want to do what we can. So we're at 15% of our goal right now. And that's mainly because, if you do register as a runner, that actually does go towards the whole team progress. So it's not just a fee, it's going towards everything. So if you guys consider, great. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop talking about that. I'll let you guys make your decisions. Of course, if you have questions, do let me know. More than happy to answer any questions. You can private message me. If you're friends with me, go ahead and PM me. If not, best place to get a hold of me is Behind Yours Podcast Facebook page. Just send a message over there. I will get it. Just a little note. My Fridays are usually busy. And this weekend is going to be house cleaning weekend. Now you're going to say, why? Well, we actually have some out-of-town guests that are coming in for dinner on Tuesday, and they're actually friends of the show, long time Disney friends of ours, who I met over at Mouse Planet long time ago. Looking forward to that. Jessica also mentions the medal that you get is designed by a Wish kid. I'm looking forward to it. So if it's cold outside, I may actually even wear my Give Kids a World jacket. So that'd be kind of cool. So I gotta clean the house this weekend. That's a whole lot of fun. Said nobody ever. I'm going to take some time to play some games with my son. He and I are in another run of the game called Detroit Become Human. Love that game. And who knows? Maybe I'll watch a little bit of Netflix, kind of chill out. I hope you guys have some cool things planned as well. You know what? Would you guys, I know this sounds weird. It's just to ask this question and just informal poll. Do you guys have any interest in non-Disney conversation, such as things that we as Danny and myself, or even Chris or Jess or Trish, what we do is, hobbies and stuff like that, a little bit more, not necessarily as Disney, but maybe a little bit more, I won't say personal, but do you want to know, talk about things that go on in our lives, if nothing else, as a structured after party type of thing? Would that interest you? As I said, maybe as an after party type of thing. I mean, and I'm talking about outside of the gearhead stuff that I talk about, but I'm just kind of wondering. I mean, we are trying to build a community. It's a curiosity question. Jess says, how about I clean your house and you run the half? If I start now, I might be able to run the half by the time the last person ends the actual half. So that would be interesting. Jess, I cleaned my carpet downstairs. Oh my gosh, I've got the greatest carpet cleaner in the world. It did such a good job. Mary says, sure, sounds interesting. John loves hearing about the Gus Man Garage series. The bad part about it, John, when it gets colder, fewer things happen in the garage. I'll tell you that right now. I changed the oil in test truck 1 a couple weeks ago. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. I'm glad I didn't film it, because I cut my, in fact, I still got some marks on my arm. This whole area was bruised and cut up because of where they put the stupid oil filter. I had to borrow an oil filter from a friend, or oil filter wrench from a friend of mine. And it was such a hassle. Oh my gosh. I hate to say this, but I said some not so nice, it was definitely not Mickey language. Let's just put it that way. It was bad. I finally got it done. Just says, everybody knows my hobbies. Margie says yes. Just says, come do mine carpet cleaner. What kind of carpet cleaner? I think I'll have to take a look. To be honest with you, I'll look and let people know. It's really good. Do I have a heater in my garage? No, I do not have a heater in my garage. Do I want a heater in my garage? Yes, I would love a heater in my garage. I would love a heater that actually uses used motor oil as a heater. That's what I would love. Jess, your oil needs to be changed again. Seriously? Already? My gosh. Oh, that's right. Well, you drove all the way down to Indy and back, so that's a good chunk of it too. And your brakes are squeaking. Really, Jess? Do we need to have a conversation about this? Do you want to come down on the 8th and have me just look over your car and figure out what needs to be done? Marissa says, I don't mind unstructured shows, but I'm definitely interested in learning more about everyone's interest. Cool. And again, we probably would do them as side conversations and side shows type of thing. They may or may not be published. I'd definitely let people know before we do that. I'm trying to build a little more of a sense of community. And sometimes every once in a while, it's nice to know what people like to do. Like, one thing I'm learning to do that I really love to do, and you might see some of this come Halloween, I love to do Dutch oven cooking. And I'm talking about like outside with charcoal type of Dutch oven cooking. And I'm learning how to do it, and it's actually a lot of fun. I make myself a mad cobbler. I'll tell you right now, mad cobbler. My favorite. I got apples that's coming off my apple tree. I like to just cut them up. Don't even slice the skin off. I just cut them up. It's such fresh apples. A little bit of Jiffy cake mix, butter, a little bit of apple juice. Oh yeah, good stuff. Cook it for like an hour at 350. Get everything so so soft and tasty. Oh, a little bit of cinnamon. Yeah, that's good. See, you don't get a body like this by cooking with carrots. I'll tell you that right now. Although making a jambalaya on Halloween as well. Jambalaya on Halloween is actually going to be really fun because we're going to do a little bit of spicy and kick it up a little bit. Jessica's favorite hobby right now is sleeping. It's one of those things. Still can't believe you need to get your oil changed again. Dear goodness. Also, I love to tinker with stuff. I don't throw away tinkering stuff. That's my big thing. That's my problem. I tend to collect coffee mugs and hats. Of course, you all knew about the hats. I mean, I've got so many hats, it's not even funny. I'm actually getting into anime now as a form of TV type entertainment. You need to get a big green egg. Oh, I've heard of those. I have a friend of mine that has one. He says it absolutely is phenomenal. I have a Weber grill myself. It's a gas Weber grill, but it's a Weber grill, and it does an absolutely fabulous job too. I love that Weber grill. True story. I spent like $1,000 on this one type of grill, and I won't mention the name of it because I don't want to like get in trouble, especially after you hear what happened. It was a grill that had this supposed infrared cooking element. And it was, propane flame underneath this dark filtered glass. And it was all stainless steel and weighed a freaking ton and a half. Well, the grill never cooked well. And one day, it's not supposed to flare up at all. One day we got a flare up, and it was a flare up that was so bad that it actually melted the hose to the propane tank. And we just had this pretty good sized fire. And it was like, not cool. Yeah. After that, I said, forget it. We tried to, it was like we had it rebuilt by this company once. I said, forget it after that. And I gave it to a neighbor friend of mine who his daughter actually parted it out and got scrap metal for the stainless. And she got like $150 worth of scrap out of it. It was hilarious. The big green egg looks really cool though. Oh, Chris says, my life is summed up in a few words: family, Disney, theme parks, SpaceX/NASA, and photography. Nicholas! How you doing, buddy? Hey, talk to your wife about car maintenance. But yeah. So I got a Weber right after that, and I've had it for 6, 7, 8 years now. Love it. I haven't had a single problem. I couldn't get a refund because I was like a year old after that. And I just, it irritated me. It just irritated me. Yeah. Oh, we still laugh about it. I always, so it was one of those things. I have a gas charcoal grill with side burner. Love it. Yeah, yeah, I've seen those. Those are actually pretty good too. Um, yeah, it was an expensive joke. It's the butt of all jokes now. All right. I just realized what time it was. I got to get going. All right, let me do this. Let me let you guys roll. I appreciate everything you guys do. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And we shall talk to everybody soon. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks a lot. Take care.